It is viewers like you that make videos like this possible. Please support MickeyMousePark.com. Debuting in 1995, Indiana Jones Adventure was the first major new attraction in Adventureland since 1963. Indiana Jones Adventure was the result of a fruitful pairing of Disney and George Lucas.
The group had previously worked on Star Tours. Simulators were big then. We wanted to take kind of the next step. What if a simulator was on a truck and you could combine those two and drive around and have the simulation thing happen as you're driving? Decisions that you probably wouldn't make in the middle of a project, but they're the kinds of decisions that you can stop, build something, try things, build some more stuff, try things, and keep iterating until you get a combination that's right, and then launch a project around that.
Michael had been given a million reasons why we shouldn't do it. It was too expensive. The park didn't need something in Adventureland. They had no room in Adventureland. And there was a whole document that came out. And as quick as Michael got that, he fired a document back saying, here's why we can't afford not to do it. It's emotionally relevant. It's a state-of-the-art technology that we have to jump on. We can't allow Disneyland to not be regarded as the supreme repository of new thinking. All of that was tremendously indicative of the way they thought.
To make room in Adventureland, 500 trees were tagged and relocated. The monorail even got rerouted. The Imagineers used the cramped location to their advantage. They hid the show building beyond the boundaries of the park by manipulating one's sense of space. Tightly wound labyrinth descended into an ancient temple.
For instance, the queue, we try to set up the feeling that you're in an archaeological site. You get completely engrossed in the theme of the whole thing. We wanted to take and build that kind of a world the Pirate Ride had and add an excitement that the Star Tours has and put it into one package and make it happen to you.
For the first time, guests were encouraged to participate in the make-believe by deciphering a fictional ancient language.
While you wait in line, you'll be seeing booby traps and hidden rooms and chambers that you'll uncover and archaeology work going on. And this all builds up the story and really increases what will actually happen on the ride. When it's done, you'll be through about an hour-long experience.
We knew from the get-go that that was going to be a breakthrough attraction using that ride system that has a motion base and makes you feel like you're hopping over stones or going down a set of stairs, and being able to tell that dynamic story in that way.
Once the engineers finished building the vehicle, the artists had to choreograph its movement. They recorded the programming on board and in real time.
Okay, this is a hand-driven first scene. The bridge breaks, we fall into it. The vehicle lurches out of the suspension bridge and down the jungle road. This is the fast jungle. We're heading down towards the river's edge and into the skid.
We still use motion picture techniques in how we look at storytelling for attractions. How we set something up, how it gets paid off in the end. We're working usually in 4 minutes. We have to distill things down. Generally what we do is look at a film and say, are there aspirational moments, physical moments in there that are things that you would love to step into? It's not about replicating the story from the movie as you saw it. We try and do the part that fits best for our medium. We look for that nugget in the story that you say, I wish I could.
The one thing that came up again and again was the rolling ball. And I thought, well, how are we going to do that? Ride vehicles have to proceed in a forward motion. They can't back up. They can't escape from something that's coming at you. They have to move constantly towards the end of the ride. One I was sitting in a car wash, and I noticed as this room is moving around my car, it made me feel that my car was moving forward rather than the room was moving backward. And I said, there's the answer. If I told you you were moving backwards in your car and the rolling ball is coming forwards, you're going to believe it because your brain is already wired to buy that experience.
Next time, you're on your own.
Frank Wells' gut feeling paid off. The R&D workflow on the Indiana Jones adventure proved a viable concept. Long-term innovation could drive business for what now seemed to be a limitless future.
Plans for the attraction actually began in the mid-1980s, back when the second Lucas-produced Indiana Jones movie, Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom, was busy establishing itself as a huge hit in theaters. Various Disney designers took a crack at incorporating elements of the Indiana Jones films into some kind of Disneyland adventure. Some of the early concept drawings showed battered vehicles careening along a cliff above a lava field ravine. Others included the roller coaster-style minecart chase. Nearly all the early plans incorporated the rolling boulder sequence from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Now dare to cross forbidden boundaries to the ultimate adventure.
Come on!
It's more than a ride. It's real. Now your fears have a name. The Indiana Jones Adventure, new at Disneyland.
When Indiana Jones Adventure did finally open, it had accumulated the highest price tag for any Disneyland attraction ever. Most estimates are over $100 million, about 6 times the total cost to build the entire park in the mid-1950s. Before construction began in 1993, designers first reshaped the adjacent Jungle Cruise River to make room for the 3-story temple structure, some of it underground, and its elaborate queue area stretching a half a mile. This is the longest line in Disneyland history. The real achievement, however, wasn't the construction of the building as much as the engineering of the cars, which are the park's most complex. Vehicles created to look like well-used jungle jeeps from 1935, the 16 vehicles dip, swerve, shake, tilt, accelerate, and brake all along the 2,500-foot track, making it for a crazy, unpredictable ride and somewhat dangerous. In its first year, the vehicles generated so many minor injuries, the designers quickly added several safety modifications. What's more, each vehicle carries its own computer that instigates random bumps, fire flashes, and other effects to create 160,000 possible variations of the Indy experience. The temple is 2.2 million cubic feet. The temple chambers, Chamber of Destiny, Hall of Promise, Tunnel of Torment, Gates of Doom, Cavern of Bubbling Death, Mummy Chamber, Bug Room, Snake Temple, Rat Cave, Dark Corridor, Rolling Boulder Finale. Ride technology utilizes a state-of-the-art enhanced motion system developed and patented by Walt Disney Imagineering. The vehicles were under testing for at least 3 years on sample tracks before being moved to the ride building. Voices: Sala, John Rhys Davies, male newsreel announcer Corey Burton, female newsreel announcer Tress McNeil.
Hello? Oh, my friends, the brakes may be needing a little adjustment. Easy on the curve.
by viewing the mirror point B. See? But be warned, once you have entered the chamber yourself, look not into the eyes of the idol. It will be dangerous.
Glittering gold, it is yours.
That wasn't so bad.
The device occasionally will be sticking, but do not be concerned. The brakes are very good.
rare video showing lava rock fall. The effect was created using ice. It only lasted 1 year. Specs: capacity 2,400 per hour, capacity per vehicle 12, trip time 3 minutes, dispatch interval 18 seconds, distance traveled 2,500 feet, speed 13.6 miles per hour. Jeep body backstage. Mara with the lights out. Mara with the lights on, without the lasers coming out of her eyes. Some paintings on the walls. The next few shots are of the track with all the work lights turned on. Shot of the original snake and the original snake backstage after it had been removed. And the new snake. And the rest of the snake right there. One of the Jeeps stuck on the bridge. Inside the elevator. Rock wall detail with exit sign with the lights on. Now a video of the engineers programming and testing the vehicles. Video being evacuated from the ride after a breakdown. Ride through with the lights on.
Leave it, I got it. Oh look, you can see the hydraulics.
Attention, so the temple attraction to be brought back into show conditions, please stand.
Walking across a rickety bridge with flaming eyeballs and snapping snakes, we walk the Indiana Jones track and find intrigue around every corner. Doors open and close, and with each step, another surprise.
This is kind of a neat effect here.
Yeah.
Just stand right there, we'll get the choice of the...
Okay. The look on my face tells you I'm nervous because I never know what's coming next. Whoa.
So as the cars leave the station, you know, you're getting a choice of whether it's future, riches, or youth.
And that's how it went. One heart-pumping panic attack after the next.
As the vehicle comes through here, this comes down at it.
Skeletons, skulls, bugs. Don't even get me started on the Tunnel of Torment where we first met Indiana Jones, who in darkness and smoke looks like a real person.
That looks so realistic to me. Looks like Harrison Ford.
He's supposed to. I mean, this is the movie, right?
That means you're doing your job.
Michael Sanders is the ride's animation expert.
I mean, that's amazing to me.
It's all the magic. It's, you know, it's simple items that are all put together to make some sort of an illusion.
It's a blistering pace from midnight to 8 in the morning when the Indy crew keeps one of Disneyland's most popular rides running. From vacuuming to mopping to removing trash on the track, they focus on safety and special effects, like all of those noises that sound so real.
How fast does this thing go?
The answer? 14 miles an hour. In fact, the staff answered it all, from the hydraulics you feel while on top of the ride.
You think you could buck me off?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
To what happens below the tracks.
This is 480 volts.
I'm surprised how huge this place is. It's like a cave.
We call it the big room.
For Disneyland, the bigger, the better, which led us straight to the ride's grand finale.
See how Indy's hips are moving, his legs are moving, he's looking around.
This is where the riders think they're rolling backwards, but stay still.
There it goes. Now watch the ball. The ball's rolling at you. See that? This is so cool. And in the vehicle, it feels like you're actually backing up. Yeah. And the ball's moving towards you.
The special effects are so realistic, even the crew, after thousands of viewings, still gets faked out.
What's it feel like for you?
Oh, I have to look at the floor to make sure I'm not
looking at it in a backwards way. And I think Indy has a great example of that, because our big finale came from a humble drive-through car wash. Now, you've probably all been in those things where you drive in and then you put it into neutral. And the first thing you do is look down, because it gives your brain the effect that the car is drifting through the machine. And I wrote that down. I said, we got to use this. Well, at the end of the ride, we knew we couldn't have people go rushing towards a raging boulder. So we let the brain do the trick. And we moved the entire room just like the car wash while Indy's yelling, back up, back up. If you didn't have it in your brain automatically, Indy has planted it in there with that word, and everybody believes fully that we're engaged in backing up at that point. And what we're doing is we're just kind of creeping you forward, and at the last minute we just drop you down, and that's the end of the ride.